Hello and welcome to your final class in this foundational yoga series with me. My name's Bess and it is an honor to have you here. We'll start as always in a seated position with mental nadi shodhana or alternate nostril breathing. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Empty the breath out. Imagine the breath moving in just through the left nostril and out just through the right. In just through the right. Out just through the left. In left, slow. Out, right, slow. In, right, subtle. Out, left, soft. Continue on your own. This technique is great for bringing calm. And the best thing is you can do it any time throughout the day when you find yourself stressed. Just close your eyes, do a few rounds like this. Turn your attention inside. The outside world calls us most of the time. When we practice yoga, it's just a chance to pay attention to the inner environment. See what's going on for us today. When you're ready, you can blink open your eyes. We'll start standing at the top of the mat. Again, if you'd like to do the warm-up video beforehand, wrists and core, please jump into that. We will go today into Sun Salutation C. We've done A and we've done B. Today we do C. This is a nice one. I think you'll like it. Take a breath in. And a calm breath out. Stretch the arms all the way up as you breathe in. As you fold forward, soften the knees, especially if it's early morning. Maybe you're a little stiffer in the morning. And take a halfway lift, hands to shins or fingertips to the floor. Step your right foot back to a nice big lunge and pause. Stay here, just drop the hips down, draw the heart forward and through, and then step it back, downward facing dog, as you exhale. Like we practice, slide your right leg up towards the sky, but slowly keeping the leg engaged. Step the right foot as far forward as you can get it. Drop the hips down, draw the heart up, stretch. Step the left foot forward to meet the right as you breathe out. And take a halfway lift, knees are soft, heart reaches forward. Fold forward as you exhale. And press through the feet, rise on up to stand, reach up, breathe in. And fold forward again as you breathe out. And take a halfway lift, fingertips or hands to shins. Step your left foot back, nice big lunge. Drop your hips down, draw your heart forward and through. Downward facing dog, exhale. Slide your left leg up to the sky, move slowly, move with control. Step your left foot as far forward as you can manage, just your best. Drop the hips down, draw the heart forward and up. And step the right foot up to meet the left and fold, soften the knees as much as you need. And take a halfway lift to breathe in, hands to shins or use the fingertips. Fold forward and to breathe out. Press through the feet, rise on up to stand, reach the arms up. And then bring the arms down by your side. Tadasana, the mountain. That's one round. We'll do one more. Arms reach up. Inhale. Fold forward. Soften the knees and also be soft with yourself today. And take a halfway lift to breathe in. And step your right foot back. Nice big lunge. And drop the hips, draw the heart forward and through. To downward facing dog. Exhale. And slowly, right leg to the sky. Breathe in. Right foot forward as you breathe out. And drop the hips, lift the heart. Inhale. Step the left foot forward, fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, we open. And on the exhale, we fold. And press through the feet, rise on up to stand. Let it be like a moving meditation. Fold forward, breath matching every movement. Halfway lift to breathe in. Left foot softly steps back as you breathe out. And drop the hips, lean the heart forward and through. And downward facing dog as you exhale. Slow left leg lifts, breathe in. Left foot forward and breathe out. And drop the hips, lift the heart. Step the right foot forward and fold. Exhale. Knees soft, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. And press through the feet, rise on up to stand. Lead with the heart like you do through your whole life. Hands come down, Tadasana, the mountain. And take a breath in here. And just settle as you exhale. And reach the arms up. Lift the right knee up. We'll take eagle pose. I'd like you to wrap the right thigh up and over the left. Maybe the right foot stays free, or you might wrap the right foot around the back of the left calf as well. Pause here and breathe. Hands can come to prayer. You can sit the hips down and down and down. This is a balance challenge. Can be very difficult to balance in these funny shapes. So if you're wobbling, if you're falling over, just let yourself do that and do it with a smile and a laugh. Drop any kind of judgment about yourself. Take a breath. And a breath out. And press through the left foot. Lift the right knee up in front of you. We'll slide it back for warrior 3. So right leg moves back through space. It stays in the air. And I make almost a T shape with my body. I'm going to keep a nice bend through the left knee so I'm not locking out that leg. Right leg is straight. Heart is reaching forward. Crown of head is reaching forward. From here to warrior 1, bend the left leg, land the right toes, the right heel. The feet are hip width apart. I bend through my left knee and I reach both arms all the way up. And take a slow breath in. Relax the shoulders as you breathe out. One more inhale here. Then bring 2 hands down to the ground. Pause, straighten the left leg. We're in pyramid pose. Stay here and breathe, just letting the spine lengthen a little on the inhale and letting it fold in a little on the exhale. And one more time like that, lengthen on the in. And fold. on the out. Now re-bend the left knee, lift the back heel up, and step forward, fold forward as you breathe out. And take a halfway lift, fingertips or hands to shins. Fold forward as you exhale. And press through the feet, rise on up to stand, reach for the sky. And arms come down, Tadasana. The mountains is like your reset every time. Home base. Shift the weight to the right foot, lift the left knee up in front of you. Eagle pose, wrap the left thigh over and around the right. Stay here with this left foot out nice and free, or you might wrap the foot around and behind the right calf. Hands can come to prayer. You sit the hips down. And just let it be what it is. You know, there's so few times in our adult life that we allow ourselves just to be total beginners. You're not expected to be good or perfect or anything. You're just trying something out, seeing what happens, widening your perspective a little bit. Let it be playful. Push through the right foot, unravel, stand all the way up, lift the left knee up. Warrior 3, slide the left leg back through space, straighten the left leg and pause. If you have a table or a chair, you can always hold that underneath you for a little bit of extra support. Left leg is lovely and straight, keeping a nice little bend through the right knee. Take one more breath in. We find Warrior 1, bend the right knee, land the left foot, left heel down, and come on up, reach the arms up. Remember for Warrior 1, the pelvis is facing forward. My chest and my gaze are facing forward, as opposed to the Warrior 2 we did last class, facing more to the side. Take one more breath in. And then as you bring the hands down, you can straighten the right leg and fold. Pyramid pose. And stretch the heart towards the toes as you breathe in. Fold in as you breathe out. Again, spine lengthens on the inhale. Fold, soften on the exhale. Rebend the right knee. Lift the back heel up, and this time step it backwards, downward facing dog as you exhale. And take a slower breath in together, and a calm, steady breath out. Roll it forward to plank pose and pause. From here, we'll have a little play with side plank. I'd like you to bring the left knee down to the ground underneath your hip. And then as you spin the left shin out to the left, bring the right heel down to the floor as well. Push through the left hand and reach the right arm up towards the sky. Side plank with a little bit of help from the left knee. Lift the belly, stretch the crown of the head forward. So I'm working to keep my head and my neck on line with the spine rather than letting the head drop down like this. Lifting the head, lengthening the neck. And take another breath in here. Bring the right hand down. Come back through plank pose. Stretch the left leg backwards through space. Take an inhale. Bring the right knee down underneath the hip. Swivel the right shin so it's parallel to the front edge of your mat. Bring the left heel down and then push through the right hand. Grip with the fingertips and reach the left arm up. So this is the modified version of side planks. Really helpful to have that knee down to the ground, especially if when you start practicing yoga, probably your wrists aren't super strong. So really nice to have that right knee down to the ground. Grip with the fingertips, make the wrists feel a little bit lighter. Push down and see if you can get up and out of the right shoulder so there's more space through the right through that joint. Take a breath. Bring the left hand all the way down. Lift the back heel and step it back to plank pose. Similar shape, different modification. This time spin both heels to the left. I'd like you to kickstand the right foot halfway up the mat, push down through the left hand, and reach the right arm all the way up. So again, side plank, different modification. This one's a little more active, a little more weight through that left hand. I'd like you to look down at the hand, and like you're trying to unscrew a jar towards the left, try to turn your hand, turn your arm bone, turn your shoulder, and feel how it kind of picks up underneath the left rib cage. Press the ground away, take a breath. Right hand comes down. This time come back to downward facing dog as you exhale. Last side, bring it forward to plank. Spin both heels to the right and kickstand the left foot halfway up the mat. Reach the left arm up. Look down at the right hand, press into the ground, lift up and out of the shoulder, and then like you're trying to unscrew a jar to the right, try to spin the hand without actually moving it, and feel the arm bones spinning and the right shoulder blade hugging in underneath the ribs. Press the ground away, lift up and out. Head on line with spine, take a breath to downward facing dog. As you exhale, slower breath in, and calm breath out. Okay, lift the heels as you breathe in. Bend your knees, look forward, step up to the top of your mat. Split your feet hip width apart. Bend your knees as much as you need, and then take your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Bend the knees, take a halfway lift, draw the heart forward and through. And then as you fold in, bend the elbows wide, let your face come down towards your shins, and maybe you start to press the legs a little bit straighter, but I'm keeping my chest on my thighs. I'm keeping my shoulders away from my ears. Slow breath in. Calm breath out. One more inhale here. Release the bind as you exhale. And take a halfway lift. And then bend your knees, come on down to a little toe squat, and then sit yourself all the way down onto your bum. Sit the feet a little out in front, and then roll your spine all the way down, flat. Always a good moment when we lie down. I'd like you to keep your knees bent, your feet to the floor here. And then just draw your right knee in towards your chest. And take your fingers, interlace them behind the right leg, the back of the hamstrings, and then start to bring that right leg up to the sky. It might not straighten all the way. You might have the knee bent like this, that is fine. Or you might straighten the leg, and you're just gently drawing the leg in. Take a slow breath in, and a calm breath out. One more inhale here. Bend the knee, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Work your right hand through the gap between your legs, left hand around the outside. And then as you pull the left thigh in towards you, interlace hands behind the left thigh. Draw that leg in, relax the shoulder blades onto the mat. Flex the right foot by pulling the right toes up towards the knee. The ankle is long and strong. Breathe. And take one more breath in here. And then release the bind. Keep your right knee, draw it in towards your chest again. Shift your hips just a little over to the right, straighten the left leg, and then take your right knee over to the left and twist. You can reach your right arm all the way out, spin your gaze to your right fingertips. This is one of my favorite poses, really nice to do at the end of the day if you've been standing or sitting a lot. Just lie down, do a nice supine twist. Come back in through the middle and bring the hips back into the midline. Draw the left knee in, take a hold behind the hamstrings and lengthen your left leg up. Gently draw it in. Slow, steady breath. The knee might be bent, it's fine. Notice if you tend to judge yourself a lot, if you tend to put yourself down. You don't need to bring any of that onto your yoga mat. The whole of yourself is welcome just as you are, your whole body, with all of the things that you love about it and all of the things that you are still learning how to love about your body. Just welcome everything. Bend the left knee, cross the ankle over the right knee. Draw the right knee in. Left hand through the gap, right hand around the outside. You can hold the hamstrings. If you have more space, you can hold the front of the shin. But you want your shoulder blades to be able to relax. And take a slow inhale. And exhale. And gently release the bind. Draw the left knee in. And shift your hips a little to the left, straighten the right leg, and then take your left knee across your body. Twist. And reach the left arm out, turn your gaze to your left fingertips. Notice your breath. So when we practice yoga, there's really this cultivation of internal awareness. It starts with, how is my body feeling? Where is my left foot? What's it doing? Progresses to, how is my breath? Progresses to, how is my mind? How are my emotions? Can I bring everything a little closer towards calm? And come back in through the middle, stretch your legs out, and take rest. Make sure you're nice and comfortable, and as you rest, I'd like you to take a moment to acknowledge yourself for the effort that you've put in, especially if you've just completed those 5 classes, maybe over 5 days. And especially if it was your first time practicing yoga. Acknowledge the courage within yourself that it took to do something new. The strength of yourself committing to that practice of doing something new and difficult and awkward. And give yourself a big internal hug, big internal smile. It's almost like you can treat yourself like a little 5-year-old that's just done their first week at school. Yeah, that level of love and encouragement and pride. Take that for yourself today. Thank you so much for joining me in this foundational series. I hope that you've learned some of the foundational poses, and from this series you should feel more comfortable going into a longer and more general vinyasa practice with us here at Creature Yoga, or wherever it is that you practice yoga. Again, thank you for joining me. I'm calling in from Bunjalung country, a beautiful land here in Byron Bay, and I'm sending you lots of love. My name's Bess, and I'll see you next class.